I'm not like this. No. Oh. That lie. I'm working on being a better man. That's what.
I was never the other woman. I completely separate myself from situations like that because I don't want to have to whoop a whole ass.
Did your exes ruin it for future men?
Not really, because I'm not the kind of person that'll be like, oh, all men are the same, blah, blah. Because usually it's all in your mental and who you choose to deal with. So I wouldn't never not give somebody their fair chance. When you start fucking up on your own and red flags start flying, then that's your ass. But for me, I'm not going to sit there and treat every man like they're the same because they're not. Y'all dogs just different breeds.
Okay. For me, I'm not gonna say that it ruins it for the future man. I'm gonna say it makes me more cautious for the future dudes. Like, so I peep shit quicker.
Yes, they did ruin it for another man to come in and, you know, step up. I'm scared. Like, I'm honestly scared. I have a child, so I want to make sure that I bring the right man around my child that's going to be there and show him the right way. I done been through so much before that I cannot allow myself to go back down that route. I have way too much going on for myself, and you know, men come and knock you off your game, and then now you, if
not
you got
going
a car,
to church
bitch,
no more.
You walking now.
Yeah,
like you could lose your job because you're so stressed out. I don't want to. I hit that low point before, and I'm not trying to hit that again. So yes, they did mess it up. And if you do want to be around, you have to really show me. And if you don't, don't get me wrong, I do date, but I don't take shit seriously until I feel as though you're serious.
But I want to do piggyback off of that. Like, I'm the same way. Like, I have a kid, and I'm not going to trust no nigga to be around my child. Like, the only person that's been around my kid is Dan, and I will say his motherfucking name 1,000 times. Dan is the shit, and Dan will show my son exactly how to be a man. This nigga, he buys me what the fuck I want. He makes sure he take care of me. I don't come out of pocket for shit. He makes sure he supports me. That's how I want my son to grow up and see a man treats a woman. You are supposed to make sure your bitch is good. So he shows I'm always good. My son sees that. I'm like, I love Dan for that reason, and I will always love Dan for that reason. And nigga come up in my life, better be Dan or better. Why do you think you settled for the people that you have settled for?
I don't know. I guess because of my own insecurities
and girl,
being unhappy. Just I was never in the right headspace. I'm good now. I'm Gucci now.
What's your name? Gucci.
Marquita Falon. But hello, ice cream cone.
Hello.
But yeah, I was never in the right headspace. I was really insecure and, you know, basically daddy issues. Not having my dad around, so I was always trying to find what is right for me, but they was never the fuck right.
I've always felt like, even when I was like kind of younger, like I didn't deserve love just because of like who I was, like just my being, period. So I'm like, I always thought, like, you know, it was wrong, and I heard about the churches, and they're like, you know, that's wrong, you're gonna go to hell, blah, blah, blah. So I always felt like that was it. And I remember when I was working at this one job, and we were talking about, you know, relationships and stuff like that. I'm like, I'm gonna get married, and blah, blah, blah. And said he was like, you think God's gonna bless you with a man? He won't do that. And I was just like,
he had more men than her.
You know, I didn't react, but that hurt my feelings like fuck. Like, I would never forget that, just because, like, it was something that already was on my mind. Like, I always felt like, you know, like, he loves me for who I am, but he's not about to give me something that he doesn't appreciate or, you know, like, approve of, or whatever the case may be. And that gets into, like, my religion and how I feel about religion and how I feel about church and blah, 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 blah. But, yeah, I always felt like I did not deserve love, and I always felt like there was something wrong with me. Like, even, you know, with getting my surgery and getting, you know, my breasts growing and things like that, I always still feel like, maybe they're not big enough. Maybe they're not breast enough. And in my voice, it's like, it's not soft at all. So it's just like, little shit like that. I'm like, I would be perfect if I was this. And I always, like, compare myself to somebody else. Not somebody else, but just, like, my image of the perfect woman. You understand what I'm saying? And I feel like if I used to get this a lot, too. Like, when I used to talk to guys when I was younger and stuff like that. And, you know, DL dudes or dudes that, you know, just was real close to me or cool with me or whatever. They will always say you would be perfect if you were a female. All the time. And that shit used to, like, it sounds good, but it's like, it's not. It's not a compliment, because it's like, hey, you are everything, but you're not. Like, there's one thing about you, so who has the surgery? And guess what? It still won't make a difference. So that's what made me think to myself, like, yo, you gotta get your shit together, because no matter what you do, everybody's not gonna like you for you or what you are and whatever the case may be. So you have to be able to be like, fuck everybody. Either you take me for who I am, or you can suck my dick that I used to have and I don't have no motherfucking more.
Heavy slurpage.
Straight like that.
Can y'all, somebody give me a slurp sound? Can y'all suck a dick from the side, make an asshole glide, please? But honestly, that's the reason why I feel like I settled, because I felt like, well, who else is gonna want me? And I've been told that too in relationships, like, who else is gonna want you? And I'm like,
I'm waiting for the day a nigga say that.
I mean, I always get compliments. Niggas always try to talk to me, but it was just like, it was embedded. Like, that shit, you should sit there. Plus,
it's mental.
Yeah, and I always thought that way.
I want to be loved. I really do want to experience that. My first one, you know, it was puppy love, so it wasn't really what I needed. You know, I do want to get married and all of that, but, you know, don't get me wrong, I do not date a lot of people. People message me or reach out to me. They see me walking, oh, take my number down. Yeah, I do it, but I don't reach out because I know from just looking at you, you're not what I need. But whenever I do give that person a chance, you know, it's like, oh, you know, he's okay. He has a few glitches, you know, we can smooth that out. But it's like, it's not enough. It's like you just settled for less, and you knew that it wasn't enough. You knew that this person had glitches. You know this person had circumstantial shit. Like it was just going to fuck you up. But I was willing to take that chance to show them that, you know, I have unconditional love. But everybody is not set up that way. Everybody, you know, they do shit. Some men are just worried about them. They don't necessarily give a fuck. So I feel like I'm on the run for love. I'm searching for love in all the wrong places.
Yep. How do you feel about love?
I still want that. I've never had that kind of, I want that bond and that love that you just love it. Like, I want to be happy. I want that kind of shit where I don't have to question it. If I have to question it, then I know you don't care. It's going to take me a while to detach myself, but I'm going to know you don't care. But I love the idea of love. Like, I think it's so beautiful when people are really happy and they're really in love, and I want to experience it for myself.
Always look forward to somebody actually, like, taking the time out of their life to say, fuck, like, I want to be with you, like, for the rest of your life. Like, I want you. You are, for me, like, I can't see you with nobody else. I don't want you touching nobody else. I want a nigga to be like, you are mine and that's it. Like, I want that. I want a guy to love me as much as I love him. Unconditionally, from up to the bottom. I want him to like me from my shitty ass drawers on down. No? You ain't got any? I want him to love everything about me and appreciate me and my child, because I have one, and you got to take in my kid the way you take in me.
I was a kid, I always knew that, you know, growing up, I wanted to be in love. Watching those family movies, or just where the guy simply goes all the way out of his way just to show this woman how much he cares about her, how much he wants to be with her. When you see the man, like, really cry, that's something that touched my soul. Like, I want to be able to experience that. Damn. Oh, damn. To be a part of something like that, I want to be able to show my kid, you know, this is how it should be. You shouldn't be chasing after these hoes. I want to be a part of something that's real, and it's true, and it touches you, and it makes other people want to follow in your footsteps. You know, get that old love back, because what's going on nowadays is just a lot of hoe freak shit.
Yeah.
It's like, I know back in the day there was a lot of hoes, but how many hoes it is now? Like, that's just ridiculous.
There's no reals left.
95%.
Like, I before I was saying, you know, because I was so heartbroken and chasing after those ain't shit ass niggas, that I was like, I don't want to get married. I was talking to this one guy, he was like, how do you feel about marriage? I was like, fuck marriage, it's overrated. But then I started to think about it. Like, I want to do that. This is something that I need to experience. This is how I set down a perfect foundation for my family, for my household, for my son, for my future kids. You know, I need them to grow up on something solid, to know how the fuck they should really live their life, rather than, you know, running around and getting STDs and shit. I want love. I crave it. I want it, and I'm tired of settling for. Sorry, I was drinking a hen dog.
Hen dog.
You cannot better me in any type of way. Like, if you cannot tell me what to do or how I should do this, or what I'm doing wrong, and I can't do that for you either, you can't listen to me, I can't listen to you, there's no communication.
If we can't help each other ground,
it's pointless.
Everybody out just fucking and sucking and catching feelings and killing each other.
Love is a beautiful thing. I used to hate it, but the more you think about it, and when it's genuine, it's
beautiful.
It hits exactly,
when it's
and
real
it hits a different part of your heart. Like,
and
you never thought
soul.
You glow off it. Like, you really, your glow is different. Like, everybody can tell, like, damn, she's
when they really
love.
happy.
And I'm okay with hardships, and I'm okay with disagreements and shit like that, but
right.
I want in the back of my man's head to always be,
like, she's not going
she
nowhere.
pissing me off, but that's my
I'm not gonna let her go to sleep mad.
No matter,
Yeah.
That's the
no
shit I
matter
want.
what.
If you can let me go to sleep mad, fuck you.
I want it like no matter.
Brother screaming now, daddy, is you with it? If your team can't handle my bitches, then we gon' ride. Brick house stallion,
Keep the
open wide, huh?
In the Dell's best.
EVE stay committed, mess with many. And if he ain't the realest,
I ain't with it.
mommy with the deal, ain't no heat fucking hotter than a heated nigga hole. That I deal alone. I keep alone. Peel on. Word, you got your girlfriend? Word, she could get it too.
Fucking throw out by the show. I'm saying something.
Getting sitting mad at niggas if you gotta hit it. Fuck the dumbness, hit it to the
Numbness.
Hi boy, baby, you got what I want. And the cheese and the cheese and the liquor cheese.
The platinum visa.
That was our video, y'all. Honestly, I enjoyed this. I felt like this was a different step away from what we usually do and how we usually are. I feel like this is something that people go through that they don't want to talk about, and I feel like we did that.
That was really healing.
Yeah, it was, because I feel good.
I feel better.
Like, it made me feel a little emotional.
I got mad because I
swung on a few people, but I feel good. Like, I feel like clarity. Like, we got to vent about some shit we never talk about. I'm gonna say thanks to my sister and my cousin. This is my cousin's sister. I felt like I got two strong women with me to help me out with this video because we've been through some shit, and I feel like we can handle it. We got kids out this bitch.
Hello.
Right.
So we out here. So anyway, the videos at the top, make sure you guys click on those because of the past videos that you have missed. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. If you are a new person watching my video, hit the subscribe button, hole. Okay? Because this content is motherfucking lit.
Hello.
Turn on your notifications so you don't miss anything that I post because my shit is on point. Okay? We have jokes. We have tears. We have twerks. I'm not really sure. Hello? I just want to say that I love you guys. Be true to you.
And
bye, bitches.
Jose here to slay.
West